You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
All right, let's kick off your 11 minutes with the check of your forecast.
Chesley, we are riding an uncomfortable wave.
Yes, indeed. And it's going to continue right on through the weekend and into next week. We're talking about temperatures at 90 degrees or higher. Get in 3 days, you're on a wave, and we're past that now, right? Temperatures this afternoon well into the 90s, in fact, mid to upper 90s around the area. When you factor in the humidity, it's going to feel like the triple digits out there. Get ready, get ready, get ready, or just stay inside. I can tell you that right now. Just stay inside. Don't worry about the heat. Now, we will have the threat for some thunderstorms around as well. We have a level 2 threat or a slight risk for severe weather. Heavy rain, damaging winds, and hail could be associated with a few of those thunderstorms. Timing right now places them in our area after 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon. Guys, back to you.
So it has been a violent night across the metro.
And there is no doubt police will be busy well into the morning as they investigate at least 7 different shootings.
So let's check out this map. Last night's violence stretched from 17th Street down to Thomasville Boulevard, hitting gas stations and train stops. Ariana Maniz has been talking to police.
Ariana, are investigators making some progress here?
Well, Aisha, Sheriff, police tell us that each of these scenes are in the very early stages of their investigation, but they also tell us that officers are working around the clock. Now, we're here live at one of those shootings in Woodruff Park, and police, they tell us that Georgia State Police, they were actually conducting their routine patrols when they heard multiple gunshots. That's when police say they found a man shot multiple times and he was taken to the hospital where he later died. Police, they do have a person of interest in their custody for questioning. Now, we asked police, what are they doing to combat crime throughout the city and respond to these multiple shootings? They said that they are working hard and they do plan to work 24/7, but they say eventually, and they're hoping that one day they will get a break. But looking at these scenes last night, they were definitely busy last night. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. So moving on to this other big story we're following today, should we be concerned about monkeypox? That is something health officials are set to talk about in an upcoming emergency meeting. This comes as a second case is confirmed here in Georgia. Molly Oak live for us this morning. What are experts saying right now?
Well, they're still saying that message of no need to worry just yet. While it does add to the more than 1,500 cases worldwide, experts say as far as treatment goes, smallpox vaccine and other antiviral treatments will work for monkeypox, and they say there's plenty to go around for this outbreak. Meanwhile, while this is the second case in Georgia, it's also the second in Metro Atlanta. A man known with history of international travel is now at home isolating while health officials conduct contact tracing. Now, this case adds to more than 60 across the country in 18 different states. We'll keep you updated as we continue to learn more. Back to you all.
All right, Molly, thank you. It was a big night in several states as primaries decided who would go head-to-head for top spots in Congress. In South Carolina, Russell Fry won the 7th District Republican primary, defeating incumbent Tom Rice, who voted to impeach former President Donald Trump. And Nancy Mace won the Republican primary in the 1st District, beating out a Trump-backed former state representative. And in Nevada, Adam Laxalt, a candidate Trump supports, won the Republican primary for senator. He will face off against Democrat Catherine Cortez Masto in the general election in November.
Right now, extreme flooding is shutting down one of the country's largest national parks and forcing people to get out of there. Take a look at this new video from Yellowstone. Entire buildings being washed away, the bridges are being destroyed, and that water is moving dangerously fast. More than 10,000 visitors have been moved out of the park, and park officials don't know when they'll be able to look at the damage or how long the cleanup will take.
All new this morning, a look at what summer camp kids do when things just get too hot. Cobb County Parks and Recreation sharing this video. They've moved kids inside the rec center away from that dangerous heat. And when they do have some fun outdoor time, well, you know, a cooler of water balloons there is a must. And the kids, they love that. Keep it coming. Here's a look at what you need to know before you head out the door. Later this afternoon, the Federal Reserve is expected to announce a big rate hike. It's part of the battle against inflation, and it could be a hike as much as 0.75%, the biggest rate increase in 30 years. It means you could be paying more for credit cards, car loans, and mortgages.
Today, the FDA could give the green light for 2 vaccines to help children as young as 6 months old fight COVID-19. vaccine. The agency will review the vaccines for Moderna and Pfizer. If they recommend them, the CDC still has to sign off. They'll meet Friday and Saturday.
Fulton County's district attorney says she is making your safety a top priority. Fonnie Willis is meeting about crime again today. She'll be talking with other county and law enforcement leaders about the issues in Fulton and talking about best solutions.
It's the end of an era for Internet Explorer. After 27 years, Microsoft is retiring the browser today, but if you try to open the app, you're going to be redirected to the company's more recent browser called Microsoft Edge.
The White House is celebrating Pride. President Biden and the First Lady will host a reception and deliver remarks celebrating Pride Month. They'll gather in the East Room of the White House at 4 p.m.
It's the biggest event in soccer, and tomorrow Atlanta will find out if it will host a FIFA World Cup match. 16 states are in the running, so we're keeping our fingers crossed for that.
Oh, my kids want that to come. So take a look. Here are the 4 finalists in our Oh Say Can You See National Anthem contest. One of them will be selected to sing the national anthem at the starting line of the AJC Peachtree Road Race. You know it. It's coming up at July 4th. Voting is now open through tomorrow at noon. You can head over to 11alive.com to cast your vote. Chesley, we're getting close to race day.
Absolutely. You don't have to warm up the pipes because we're already warm. This afternoon, in fact, by noon, 91 degrees will be our temperature under mostly sunny skies. Winds out of the northwest today, out of the northwest west on the light side today. Not much relief from the winds. 95 degrees or 95 degrees by 3 o'clock. We'll get up to 96 for an afternoon high. If we hit that, we'll tie a record. By 6 o'clock, driving home with the air conditioner on. 92 degrees will be your temperature. Of course, it will feel like the triple digits out there, so stay cool.
Look at that sun beaming down already. You can just feel it through the image.
Stay cool, everybody. Stay safe. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Today's show next.